Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound today, Corbin Burnes.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And there's the ball.
Burnes, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So here's Robert now. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Robert, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Benintendi up here. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball one. Curve in the dirt.
No strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is down low. Burnes, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Squeezes it, and there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox.
First baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Not close with that one. And 1-1. That's down and in. And it's fouled away. To the right side, and that one handled. Throw to first in time.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. There's a strike at the knees.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Cut on and lifted in the air. McCarthy sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Martin Perez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Hit in the air, center field. Robert under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Batting third.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Josh Naylor. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in on a dive.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Carroll stands at first with one out. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
1 ball, no strike.
In the dirt. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Line drive, base hit, right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Fifth, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake McCarthy. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Two on, 2 outs.
Come on, Jake, you can do it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's go, Jake.
Base hit, center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 2 outs. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. There's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Chase Field, and here is Sosa to the plate.
Lenin Sosa.
Burns back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good
Batting
of a pitch
seventh,
to hit
the
right there. You
designated
have to
hitter,
expand
Miguel
the zone.
Vargas.
Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and deals.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. Got him. One away.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's outside. In the air to left down the line. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Corey Lee.
Batting ninth, catcher Corey Lee.
Go back to Chicago.
He swings and fouls one off. Sosa off of first with 2 away.
Come on, D-back. Ball, whoa.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Strike. Let's go, D-back.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's going to be Mike Tauchman. The walk and a run scored his first time. That one down the line. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Now
Turned on it nicely.
fielder,
Definitely a
Luis
little out in
Robert
front of the pitch,
Jr.
but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
2-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
3-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that one sliced foul. The delivery to Robert. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Randall
the
Grichuk now.
Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting eighth, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
That one ripped. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. A switch hitter batting right. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. That's outside. 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
This is Corbin Carroll, and the first pitch misses for ball one. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Save. It was never going to be easy after the missed play. First and second, one out. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Moreno around third. Safe, and they trail by 1.
Picks himself up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now it's Josh Naylor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
2 on, 1 out.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Gurriel gets a piece. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. We played 2 full. White Sox 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back here in the desert, Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
That one the other way. Lays out. He's got it.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like
Up next
reflexes.
for
Line
Chicago.
drive
First
caught by the third baseman as he
Vaughn.
dives. Terrific play.
Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Called strike right there. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
One down, bases empty. And
1-2.
that one cutting but missing down low. And that's
That's a
way
ball.
high. And that's ball 2.
2-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just
3-2.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it
That's
a little
4.
bit
Take your
more
base.
and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Just missed
Now
his spot
batting
on the
third
inside
baseman,
right there.
Josh Rojas.
So up next, Josh Rojas. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
And next to hit for the Sox, Lenny Sosa. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off. He was late. That one's in there. And it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So one left for the White Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a ball line to center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hard hit left side. In time to Vaughn. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. Score holds at 4-3. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Miguel Vargas. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Strike on the inside corner.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That missed by a lot. They're now 3-1. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
3-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fly to left his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tauchman goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. That one almost got him.
1-1.
Two outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. The White Sox leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Chase Field, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
And there's the strike. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Going to count 1 and 2. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. The changeup missing. Ball 1. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Double play ball to second. There's one. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Late swing fouled off. trouble. One run's in. Around third. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, runner at second. Now here is Josh Naylor. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
No strike.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Here's a 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 64 getting loose out there. Boozer also getting ready. Marte leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
1 down. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now at the plate. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the White Sox 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Robert Jr. Burns back to work. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the 0-2. And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
One down, base is empty.
Whoa.
That misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 6-4. Now on the bump, number 64.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Now
looking for
pitching
quality
for
pitches
Chicago.
out of him right here.
Number
Got to do his best to
64,
keep the score right where it
Shane
is.
Smith.
So digging in,
Leading
Jake
off
McCarthy.
for the
This guy can
Diamondbacks.
absolutely fly.
Center
I think one of the
fielder,
faster
Jake
players in baseball.
McCarthy.
And that one upstairs,
that's a
ball 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be
Now
cruel, can
batting,
it? I mean,
third
sometimes it
baseman,
gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Eugenio Suarez will hit next. Not
ball,
even
no
close
strike.
there. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that's just foul. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the
Now
swing and
batting,
miss. It wasn't a great
designated
location
hitter,
by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Gritchick in the box now. No balls and a strike. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. That's in there. Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert on the move. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. One left for Arizona. They're up 6-4. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Thompson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. A.J. Puck up and loosening in the pen. Ginkel getting loose as well.
Come on, D-back. That's a ball. 1-1. Come on, D-back.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sit him down.
Headed towards the corner. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now, Lenny Sosa, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
No ball.
The White
1 strike.
Sox down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bites. That slider broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Vargas stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the White Sox 4.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
down for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new pitcher on the
71.
mound. Cam Boozer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
Leading
Geraldo
off for
Perdomo.
the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Outside low, ball 1. And that one hammered. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Man at second. This to third, and it goes just foul. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Marte now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Perdomo over at second, one down. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
This one in the air right field. Tauchman settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
There's a strike. On the ground, and foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that is downstairs. Now 1 and 2. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the White Sox 4.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Puk.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. That one missed.
ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. He's already homered in this game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one,
Now
getting
batting,
straight to
right
work.
fielder,
Man, it's
Mike
talked about a lot,
Hoffman.
but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So 2 down now, and here is Mike Tauchman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, that's a ball. 2-0.
And that is out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And now it's Luis Robert. Going to 1. The tying run at the plate.
Nope, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tying run at the plate. That misses the zone. 2-2. Got him. Larry Fuller brings him up. So 1 hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the White Sox 4.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
49.
7th. Jordan Leisure.
Jordan Leisure.
Here's Gurriel.
Leading off
1 for
the
3.
Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Leisure goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a pitch is outside, ball one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Fought off foul. That one is upstairs.
Whoa.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 3-1. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
First offering, runner goes, strike in there, throw, and they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They still lead it though 6-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Kevin
37.
Ginkel.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
There's Benintendi to start it off. 0 for 3 in this one.
Andrew Benintendi.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
That one missing inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
get it going, D-back.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The White Sox trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Down in order go the White Sox. And the score remains 6-4.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Gilbert.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Randall Grichuk getting ready to hit.
Randall Grichuk.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it. Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
High fly ball out to left field. Benintendi under it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Perdomo, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
That's a strike. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can
Now
see
batting,
already, his
right
bat
fielder,
stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Perdomo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
2 straight.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Benintendi moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Martinez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Justin Martinez.
Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
0-1.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's outside. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That's towards center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the designated
He's
hitter,
2
Miguel
outs away.
Vargas.
And now the DH, Miguel Vargas. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses.
1 ball.
The White Sox down by a pair here at the top of the 9th. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Just missed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now Brooks Baldwin. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground, and this should do it. Perdomo on the run, sends it over to first, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.